Evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is your girl BioVision. We're on here doing a little PTB, first YouTube run through. Let's go! Right? Let's go, you guys. This is what we need. So the introduction of the Xenomorph came out today, which a lot of people have already done and already seen, but this is my take on it, so you guys get my thing. So I was excited. So it is a moderate difficulty killer, and we go into a relentless specimen from a distant planet. The Xenomorph is vicious, agile, and cunning. Its personal perks, ultimate weapon, rapid brutality, and alien instincts allow it to cause nearby survivors to scream, gain haste after basic attacks, and see auras of faraway survivors. We're gonna get into this. Oh no, it didn't do it! Why didn't it do it? It does this beautiful. Let's see if we can get it. She won't do it. She won't do it. She's just like, no, you know. Eh. So, okay, as we go into it, we'll see, like, the killer perks, the loadout, and everything like that. That's what we want to do, right? That's what everybody wants to do. At the current moment, I don't believe they have any upgoing things. We don't have... Oh, isn't she creepy? I mean, creepy in the best way. That's what we like. We like creepy in the best way. So, the backstory's not that long. Let's get into it. Character info. Backstory. A perfect organism born of violence, designed to... The Xenomorph emerged from the chest cavity of a host named Cain and sought cover in the shadows of the Nostromo. Okay. I might have done it wrong, you know, that's how we do it. Let's do it. As it sheds its skin, the Xenomorph came to understand its environment. Using the ship's air ducts, it killed its prey one by one until only the Ripley remained. Desperate for survival, Ripley destroyed the Nostromo and sought refuge in an escape vessel. But the Xenomorph's instincts gave it the edge. As an escape vessel floated through space, the Xenomorph laid watching its prey. Just as it went in for the kill, the vessel's airlock opened and the Xenomorph was ejected into the cold vacuum of space. All was lost. The Xenomorph was close to death, and then, in an instant, it disappeared in a cloud of black fog. And then we have, going over to the perks, we have rapid brutality. It's you move with a speed and fury that makes blood run cold. You no longer gain bloodless. Hitting a survivor with a basic attack gives you 5% haste for 10 seconds. Haste increase killer movement speed. Catch it, put it in the airlock, get rid of it. Alice. And then alien instinct. You are so stealthy, sometimes it seems like you appear out of nowhere. This perk activates when you hook a survivor. You see the aura of the furthest injured survivor for 5 seconds, and the survivor is oblivious for 20 seconds. Oblivious prevents survivors from being affected by the killer's terror radius. Yellow lights for my eyes only. Alice. And then we have the last one, ultimate weapon. When they sought you, they know the end is near. When you open a locker, the perk activates for 30 seconds. Survivors entering your terror radius scream, revealing their position and gain blindness for 30 seconds. Blindness prevents survivors from seeing auras. This perk goes on cooldown for 30 seconds. I can't lie to you about your chances, but you have my sympathies. Gosh. And then hidden pursuit. The passive supposedly responding to a distress signal, the Nostromo's crew landed on LV-426. What they found there became one of humanity's horrors. The Xenomorph is in a series of tunnels. By accessing a control station, you can enter these tunnels to quickly move around the map, detect the presence by survivors, and speed up the cooldown times in its runner mode. Exiting a control station momentarily deactivates deployed turrets and tags nearby survivors with killer instinct. Special ability, runner mode. Xenomorph enters runner mode automatically when not on cooldown. In runner mode, the Xenomorph walks on 4 legs and becomes stealthier, reducing its terror radius. While in runner mode, the Xenomorph also has access to a brutal attack. It's, I guess, similar to Nemesis whip attack. Special map feature, control stations. 7 control stations are scattered across the map. Survivors can interact with these stations to get remote flame turrets, and while the Xenomorph can enter and exit the tunnels underneath the control station. Special item, remote flamethrower turret. Turrets can be placed in a map to counteract the Xenomorph, and the Xenomorph enters the radius and line of sight of a turret. The turret attacks. This attack staggers the Xenomorph and can cause runner mode to end. If a turret successfully knocks the Xenomorph out of the runner mode or fires for too long, it overheats and must be repaired by a survivor. Xenomorph can attack turrets to destroy them. Carrying a turret makes you immune to detection while the killer is in the its structural perfection natural by its hostile Ash, science officer. So those are the passive. The attributes, of course, is 4.6 meters per second. Terror radius is 32 meters, and the average height. So it's a Joy's Xenomorph, you guys. This beautiful little bean. She's gorgeous. Beautiful. I love her. You can't face her around to face her, but she does turn towards you. Remember, if you guys want to catch this live, you're more than welcome to over on twitch.tv. And I'll be sure to see